Welcome back to Chow Time Pods. Your host, Red. I got a video today from Darius Sam.
In Australia, there are over 330,000 more women than men, creating a noticeable dating imbalance.
My body count was 2 when I broke up with my ex. My body count is now 19.
Jeez.
So you got 18 bodies since him.
I guess.
How many bodies
Has it been a couple months?
are you trying to get to by the end of this year?
20.
What's the goal of being ran through as a woman? Like, don't you notice that every time they get out of
I don't understand how they think it's like a prize to collect bodies for women, at least. I don't even think it's that great of a prize for men to be collecting bodies, but women seem to think it's so much more a prize. Like that saying that women really just want to be the most degenerate, worst men. It really seems that because they think the worst degenerate men are like the best or the top tier men or something.
relationship, they just run their body count up. They don't create nothing. They don't start a business. They don't build anything. They don't cultivate any skills. They just say, you know what? All right, I'm single, hot girl summer. I'm living my best life. Let me go get ran through by a whole bunch of dudes. It's crazy, man.
So just one more.
Yeah, I need to stop being a...
So after getting 18 bodies, now you're trying to get cuffed.
Yes.
This is delusional.
You're gonna get wiped out.
Again, and they come online doing these type of interviews. I don't know if she's trying to go viral or whatever. I mean, either way, it's been documented.
One of them 18 or a new.
A new black guy. I only like black guys.
That's a red flag too. And it's coming from a black guy. Guys, if you deal with a woman and she says, I only deal with black guys, I only date black guys, I only F with black guys.
I know quite a bit of Asian women that are like this.
She is for the streets. Her body count is through the roof. I'm telling you right now.
So like,
You only like black guys.
yes, I'm a snow bunny.
Would you let me or the cameraman get you out the way?
You're cute. But like, don't let my date know.
Guys, it is day 12 of my soulmate search, and I had an epiphany. It's been 12 days, and I've been putting myself out there looking like a total baddie, and I haven't even gotten one date.
That's her issue. A baddie. These chicks, they focus.
I don't know very many baddies with such big ass bags. Like my bags are pretty bad. And yours are worse than mine. And I don't even sleep.
On the exterior, the looks, and then they have no personality. They have no relationship skills. They're not submissive. They're combative. They're masculine. They're argumentative, and they wonder why they're single and they can't keep a man.
Like to make baddie your personality and just everything your core feature is just so stupid.
One phone number, one person even rejected. I don't understand. Why is no one talking to me?
Because you ain't a baddie.
Help.
I walked into that event last night and I wanted to die. Everyone was so short. Every single man there was like less than 5'10", or 5'10" or less. I mean, none of them are attractive. No one, not one, was attractive.
This is why men are going to the single events no more.
Nope.
Because this chick is not even attractive like that.
Nope.
She's very average looking. A lot of people say she's below average looking. But these women, they want exceptional men. She said, she want a guy that's over 6 feet tall.
To tell you the truth, I don't even think women know what true height is. Like, they don't know what 6 foot truly looks like. Like if, I don't even know what 6 foot truly looks. It's not like I can just walk in front of everybody and just like, oh, you're 6 foot. Oh, you're 6'2". Oh, you're below 6 foot. Oh, they don't know. They just say these numbers. Unless you actually told them the numbers, they wouldn't even know.
And they go to these events and they wonder why men don't sign up. Because we see videos like this.
Not even like, oh, he could, no, not close.
Guys have made it in, and they got to just pick wherever they wanted to sit and who they wanted to start dating, and I'm alone. So many girls. Well, I know we're all like... So the guys paid to be here. That's what's...
Even more why men are not showing up anymore. Why would they pay there just to deal with women like this?
weird, and there's a lot more girls than guys.
Because men see what's going on. We're not going to pay our hard-earned money to get rejected. Like, let's be real. I'm not going to pay.
And it's not even like a normal rejection. It's the as if type of
To
rejection.
sign up for an event for women to say, to snub their nose up and say, no, I'm not
Exactly.
interested.
Me and Darius on the same page with
I
this.
get rejected at home. I could go on a dating app and women reject me. Why would I get dressed, put my best foot forward just to get rejected by a bunch of chicks who are basic?
I do admit dating apps have made people more lazy. People, I mean men. We are a lot more lazier when it comes to dating. We don't approach or anything because it's easier to deal with rejection with the dating apps.
So that's weird. I don't know, it just like doesn't really make any sense. But there's so many girls here, everyone's so pretty, but the vibes are a little weird.
Wait,
Jenny?
Ooh.
how old are you?
I'm 26.
Are you single?
I am single.
What would you look for in a guy to date? What's all they gotta be?
6 foot.
Come on, man.
Oh, how much money they gotta make?
Of course, if you can make $1 billion.
Look at that Michelin tire for a stomach. Look at this. Oh my God, man. This is
I didn't want to go there, Darius, but you did.
disgusting.
What's a race that you wouldn't date?
Sorry, not my Filipino. Copy by high, copy by copy. There's no Filipinos, I'm sorry.
Oh.
No Filipinos.
So am I like the only woman that
So you hate tall guy, or you like tall guys and hate your own race? God.
no longer gets approached by men?
Where are the men in San Francisco? Where are they? Not for me.
Remember, San Francisco's the hotbed of a lot of, men that are playing for the same team. So.
Has been your biggest financial mistake?
My ex-girlfriend.
Oh, okay. In what way?
Vacations and, just dinners.
Trying to impress.
Just
Okay.
didn't work out.
And this is why she's your ex-girlfriend?
This is why.
Okay. And if you could go back, what would you change?
It was a
Not
good
dating?
experience, so
Yeah.
lesson learned. I don't
Well-
think I'd change much.
Lesson learned.
I think that's a good way to go about it. Lesson learned. Having this, I regret everything. I never have wished I'd have done things like that. Those are really horrible relationships.
So now just pay for less vacations and dinners?
Yeah, stay single.
Stay single. Okay, that's the advice. Well,
My man.
This is why a lot of men are staying single. It just seems like when you're in a relationship with a woman long term, they're a bill. You're always spending something. She always wants this. It's not just the financial, that you're taking care of with her. It's the emotional part about it. She's crying, complaining, nagging. You got to problem solve. It's
The problem solving for their problems on top of your own problems.
having a woman around you long term. I'm not saying it's all bad, because there's some good aspects of it.
Of course.
You got companionship, but overall, it's very taxing, not just financially, but emotionally, spiritually. It can be draining dealing with these modern women.
I mean, Darius is right. Having a girlfriend is like having a hole in your pocket. Like, who likes having a hole in their pocket that's just losing money constantly?
thank you very much. I appreciate your time.
How much does a man have to make in a year in order to marry you?
$1 million.
$1 million? Why he gotta make $1 million?
Because he's gotta show me what's up.
So I'm hosting a speed dating event, and like 9 women have showed up, and only 2 males. Why? And like 7 males paid for tickets. So I don't.
Why do you care? You got free money. You got 5 tickets paid for that you didn't have to deal with.
9 women showed up and only 2 men. Listen, it's pointless to go. I'm gonna be honest. I've been to a singles event many years ago, when they start kind of.
I've been trying to really go to them here in LA and OC and stuff, sort of in a sense, but no, because every time I look at the price tags, I'm just like, I don't want to deal with that.
Popping up just to see how it was, check it out, everything like that. And I'm telling you, I told you before in the previous videos, it was like 80 something women and only like 20 guys.
Like, I want to see it. I want to experience it myself so I can, come back and relay the message to you guys. Like, hey, guys, I went to a singles event, and it was exactly like all the videos we watched.
And the women were still standing around like, oh, you got to approach me. You got to coach me. I'm not doing nothing. They were still acting standoffish. Like, it doesn't matter about these women are lazy daters. They think that they're better than men. So men are not going to show up.
I don't even think that they don't think they're better than men in just a dating aspect. They just think they're better than men in all aspects.
I don't know why. Why don't men come to speed dating events?
Hi, so my name is Francesca and I'm going on 50 first dates, and this is date number 33.
How is that possible? Look at
this ain't the movie. 51st Date, he dated the same woman 51 times, by the way. Not 51 different women.
Okay, she look like E.T. on the forehead, like a alien, and like she got baby chiclet teeth. So
she looks like the frog, that the DJ frog with the headphones. She kind of looks like that.
I'm trying to roast nobody, but this is a scary. All right, let's just move on. How is she getting 33 dates? Are dudes that desperate?
Yeah.
Are y'all actually desperate like this, or is she making this up?
Saying that you want
I think it's easy for them to get first dates. It really is.
Financially stable. Are you looking for certain numbers? Like
Yes.
Yes,
I'm
okay.
looking between 600,000 and 800,000. Obviously, more is good, but
Look at
that's
her
what
eyes.
I want to start with.
So 600 is your bare minimum, you said.
Well, maybe 500.
Let me ask you guys this.
$500,000.
If you made $500,000 a year, would you take this woman serious? No, absolutely not. But for some reason,
she's definitely below average.
I don't know if it's social media.
I remember seeing her on the Whatever podcast talking this stupid delusional talk.
Telling these women that you deserve a man who makes $1 million a year, 500,000. It doesn't. There's not even men like that to go around, for starters. But these women are being fed this garbage, man. Social media is destroying these women. These crazy expectations. They don't even qualify for these men.
Okay, we went down.
Women always like push back and always say men just want the supermodel. A lot of men think that they can just pull a supermodel. That they're living in their mom's basement, and supermodels should just like date them and marry them. Who the hell are you talking about? Who? Are there videos of these men talking about that they should be dating supermodels? Because I don't believe there are. But look at how many videos of women that are below average, tortas, overweight, not even just overweight, over obese, thinking that they deserve men that 100K, 200K, 300K, 500K. Who's the delusional one that think they can pull anything?
The cost of living in LA is so high. That,
It is.
And I really love to travel.
Okay, and you want to like a man to
Congratulations.
cover for this.
If he can, yeah. Because I bring feminine qualities. I can cook. I can give good back massages.
Cooking and giving good back massages.
I can literally hire a person dedicated to cook and dedicated to give me back massages, and it would literally cost me less than you.
It's not worth $500,000 a year. I'm being honest. That's not worth that.
If he can, yeah. Because I bring feminine qualities. I can cook. I can give good back massages.
I don't even know
can
she
listen
knows
well.
what feminine
So
qualities
I
truly
think
are.
it's only fair.
So it's
Only.
worth it. Yeah.
It's worth it, yeah.
Okay.
Wow.
Is anyone making 500,000-600,000 here watching it? Leave us in the comments, please, guys. Is that a good trade? Would you trade your salary
No.
with the back?
I don't make
props
that
and,
much, but no.
Cooking and cleaning. Let us know. We want to hear.
If you're not noticing what's going on, yo, men are straight out ignoring women.
Now we are.
Women are dressing like this, going to bars, going to the gym. Men are straight out ignoring them. Men are not approaching
My
women
man.
at all. We see you, but we act like we don't. We're tired. Men are tired. We are tired of not being 6'5", not having 6 figures at the age of 19. We are tired of the manipulative games, free dates. Games here entertaining several different guys. Men are tired. Oh no, men have said no. Okay, ladies, y'all keep saying, oh, you would have been a better world without men. Why? If you would have been a better world without men, why don't you guys form a community together, go watch the WNBA and leave out there? Why do you guys come to the NBA? Why do you guys come over there? Why are you guys following where the men at?
Why do you need men to pay you to even play in the WNBA?
You don't seem to stay together for too long. You don't seem to get along together. You seem to come back to men. We are tired. We're not going to talk to you. We're not going to approach you, ladies. Dress, do this, go to bars. There's so many women out here asking, hey, Look at me. I'm so cute. I'm dressed right. Ain't no man looking at me. Ain't no man talking to me. Yeah. We sick and tired of your behavior, man. We tired of this shit. We are never gonna do that again.
Shout outs to young men out there that are realizing it young and early. When you sit alone for an hour and no man approaches you.
The caption says, when you sit alone for an hour and not one man approaches you. This is the mindset that they have.
Just sit there.
Like, okay, you see these men right here. They think all they got to do is sit around and do nothing. I told you women are lazy daters.
They are.
They get in their own way. They don't want to be proactive.
He's right. Like they might even like a guy. They might even think about approaching a guy, wanting that guy to approach them, and just sit there the whole time.
Anything in life you have to go get and work for. But for women, they just don't think they don't have to work for us. They don't think they have to approach us or say hello, start a conversation. They just think that we're just gonna approach them and that's it. This is why so many women are alone. Look at this.
Why nobody wants to speak up about this, but I guess I'll be the one to do it. There is a serious shortage of attractive, eligible, mentally stable, emotionally available men. We need to get a search party together, figure out what has happened, where have they gone, and what do we do about this?
Have you looked in the woods? I heard bears fit those qualities.
No, there's not a shortage of those men. Those men are in abundance. They're just not over 6 feet tall. They just don't make a $500,000 a year. They don't have movie star looks. They don't have all this status and they're not famous. Like this, that's what she's not adding on. There's a lot of good, hardworking men who have a stable income, who are responsible adults, and who want to be fathers. But these women don't want those men. They want exceptional men due to hypergamy.
Because it's a problem.
Look, I have said this before and I will say it again. There is no shortage of good men. It is simply that you don't see the men that are good men in your life as dateable, but they're probably good friends. Like they're probably in your friend zone. And then for the good men that aren't in your life, it is because they're not looking to date. They probably spent far too long in a relationship that took advantage of their goodness. Those men are either working, they're either at home, or they're just hanging out with friends or doing some sort of hobby in seclusion. So if you really do want a good man, you better look in your friend zone or do all that you can to put out positive energy about men, because they will see you and they might take a chance on you then.
When they first started,
I don't think just positive energy is gonna fix everything, but that's okay.
Promoting this event, they were targeting men and women. I also don't follow anybody that is putting on this event, but every time I open Instagram on my Reels page, I'm getting Reels from all of the event coordinators that are only targeted towards men, trying to get them to apply to this event. So now this is raising some red flags in my mind and my critical brain turns on. And I'm like, okay, if they are only promoting this towards men, that must mean they can't find men to come to this event. Then I started thinking about it and I was like, I don't know a single man, let alone a black man, because most of their audience is black, who would pay even $50 to go to a singles event.
True.
Let alone speed dating.
This is exactly why I have not gone to a singles event.
And $150.
Exactly. Why would a man pay $150, any sort of money? If you can get women, you're not going to speed dating events. That's why there's so many women that go to speed dating events, because they're desperate. I'm gonna be real. As a man, listen.
Well, remember, Darius, as much as they say they have all these options, they don't. The only options they have are the men that approach them, and they don't like those men.
It ain't hard for you to pick up a chick. It ain't hard for you to get women. You got dating apps. You got all this things. Why would I pay my money, sign up for an event? And like, if you think about it, I'm not saying if you go to these as a man that you're lame or something like that. But let's be real. If you can get women, if you build yourself up and you just go out in the world, you're gonna be around women. You're gonna attract women. So the fact that you go into a speed dating event lets you know that you on the desperate side a little bit. I'm being real.
Speed dating and $150.
Single in relationship?
Single.
Where do you normally meet girls in London?
I don't know. They usually come up to me in the street, actually.
I mean, he's a decent looking man, so I can see that. Yeah. Okay.
And would you approach a girl by first if you liked her?
No.
No?
No.
So how do you want to meet her?
She'll approach me.
So you wouldn't mind if the girl approached you?
No.
The man's a Chad.
Love it.
I saw a video the other day. A girl's like, men are afraid to come up to us. They're not afraid to come up to you. I mean, maybe some feel a little insecure, but by and large, they're just like, I don't need this aggravation today.
That's
I don't
probably
need
the
some
biggest
diva
one.
aggravation today, because more often than not, what do? Nasty, like a little attitude, puckered lips. You know the pucker lip. They're tired. They're tired. They're tired of getting made fun of. They're tired of being, abused. They're tired of getting, oh, I'm a meme now. Because why? Because I looked your way for 2 seconds in the gym.
T-minus 2 hours until I go to my first ever singles event. I am...
It's just so weird that women literally vlog everything. It's like, oh, get ready for me before I go on my first date. Oh, get ready for me before I go to the funeral. Oh, get ready for me before I give birth. It's just like, can we just live your life and not put it all on the internet? But then again, I was like, oh, but then I wouldn't have content. Then I was like, keep doing it. Keep doing it.
Excited? I don't know. Am I excited? I feel like I'm open. I'm feeling open. I'm feeling like, you know what?
No, maybe close your legs then if you're feeling that open.
Let's just do this. Let's just do this. A friend of mine said she might come, so I probably won't be alone.
A few moments later.
Come find me and I will give you a prize.
The caption says, so there are no men here and it's not very diverse.
So no men and all black women is what she's trying to say?
So I'm going to be a real, this is the help with makeup. If you look at her look, she's not all that appealing. She's she's okay looking.
Below average.
Very
like a 4.
Average to, I'll say between average and below average in looks.
Yeah.
That's what she is. And she, for some reason, these are the type of women who are not highly desirable. They have to go to singles events because men are not approaching them in real life. That's the key. If you are being approached by men in real life, you're attractive, you're desirable, you're feminine, you give off that aura. You don't have to pay money to go to these events to meet people in person. Because
if you're feminine and nice looking and soft looking, men will actually approach a woman that does look quite soft.
Meeting men in real life.
I'm open. I'm feeling open. I'm feeling like, you know what? Let's just do this. Let's just do this. A friend of mine said she might come, so I probably won't be alone.
A few moments later.
Come find me and I will give you a prize. Thanks, y'all.
That look boring, man.
It does look boring. This is literally like a mini concert of just women.
So she said, ended up leaving early and going to karaoke night with what we assume are ex-theater kids or improv group. So listen, these events are for people who are kind of antisocial. I'm gonna be real.
So if you couldn't already tell, the event was a flop and I ended up leaving early. I did go to the event with a friend and I made a friend at the event, but there was no men there. There was no men. There was like 5 men and 50 women, and all the men were not men that I would, and not men that would have pursued me either. They weren't coming up to me. So it's like, hey.
Why are there so many single people who are not interested in dating? And ladies, we got these men shook because all they hear is how much money they should be spending on these dates. So look, if you got a $300 minimum that you feel like a man should be spending on a date, and the man take out 2 women in 1 week with that same mentality, that's $600 that he spent on dates with
That's most people's paycheck weekly.
women that he don't even know that he like yet. And understand that a rich man will spend the money because he'll spend as much as necessary to get what it is that he wants from you.
See, this is I can somewhat like the if you have the money, it's not simping. I can somewhat understand that because you're just throwing money that you don't feel that is as important to get what you want. I can somewhat understand that mentality.
Because he got it.
Is it simping still though? Yeah, somewhat, because you're putting her on a pedestal and you're kind of just paying for it. Or it might as well just be a trick at that point.
So our focus should be, is he a protector? Is he a provider? How does he treat his kids? How do he treat his mama? It's so many other things that we could be focused on. Now, there is a caveat. Men, if you broke, you shouldn't be dating. Let's just start there. Women,
True.
same thing. If you broke, you shouldn't be dating. Get your...
That's the thing. Women being broke and dating doesn't matter. You just heard that chick earlier. She been on 33 dates. 33 first dates? That means she's not paying for nothing.
Life together first. So if you built a lifestyle and you are able to afford a lifestyle of your own, I am not saying go get you a man and find you a man who is broke, but the focus should not be how much he can spend on dates. The focus should be everything that has to do everything with his personality and how he treats you. What y'all think about that?
Doesn't matter.
So am I like the only woman that no longer gets approached by men? No, because I had to actually...
We don't approach other people that look like men. Just saying.
Sit and think about this, and I had to ask myself, when is the last time a man came up to me and wanted to get to know me or exchange numbers? And it's been a long time. And honestly, I'm not gonna lie, it definitely has me questioning myself. Like, am I not as attractive as I thought I am?
That's probably the number one.
A lot of women, they base their self-worth on how many guys come up to them.
They really do. They really
a lot of times it's just for ego. That's it.
Am I looking old? Am I intimidating? Like, what is it? So now I'm starting to realize that since men don't come up to me, I have to be the one to go up to them. And that makes me super nervous because it's like, how do I know I'm not going to get rejected if you didn't come up to me in the first place?
That's the same issue we have.
That's the same way men feel. How we know we're not going to get rejected? Men, it's rejection fatigue. They just want you to keep shooting your shot, and then they just want to reject you. That's what it really is about.
Yep.
They not getting
They want the easier task, the task to be able to say no.
They're not getting that ego boost, that validation, so they get frustrated and mad.
And then I make the decision to go up to you. How do I know I won't face rejection? So can I get some tips and tricks, some advice on how to approach a man that I think is cute? Because I have no idea how to. Like, I'm scared and I feel like I can only approach men if I'm drunk, which is not often.
What it is about these speed dating events, but I keep seeing these videos of women speaking. I went to a speed dating event. There was no men there. I went to a singles event. There were no men there. Respectfully, haven't y'all been coming on this internet telling men that they need to stop dating and they need to leave women alone?
If they broke, stop dating.
Y'all come on this internet.
If they're ugly, just don't date.
And say it's all men till no men. Then y'all come on this internet and sit up here and say, well, if me and you make the same amount, I'm technically better than you in my mind as a woman because why as a man don't you make more money than me? Even though that man is a direct reflection of you, the only difference is y'all gender. I already know some of you be like, well, you have a victim mentality. So then what's the difference when y'all came on this internet and say social media warped the mind of people and their bodies and said it was okay that a lot of women sat up there and started getting BBLs because they noticed that some women were getting attention by lustful, thirsty men online, and they sat up there and felt less than because of their natural body? Why wasn't that woman able to think the same way you want these men to think? Because there's a psychological effect some of you psych majors should know, right? I never took psych, but I understand if I go on this app every day and told I'm nothing, even though we make the same, that's going to play into my psyche. As I said, some of us men still know how to read y'all defense. It's not that hard, but isn't it funny? My fault. I should know better. It's just not the same.
I wanted to get my take on why men aren't really showing up to the dating events and the dating scene right now. And I feel like it's really because the return on investment on dating right now is so low. Like,
I mean, the return on investment with women in general, like almost anything with women is almost low or nothing.
Men just don't see the point of going to dating events or
juice ain't worth the squeeze.
Speed dating or anything like that, because it's like, okay, I go to this event, then it's like maybe this works, but at the end of the day, I lose out on most of the financials behind this experiment. Like, I'm basically funding this experiment, and it's like maybe I get something out of it.
Like, you're the scientist and the billionaire that's funding the scientists for the experiment.
Maybe I don't, and at the end of the day, I feel like I lost the most. So the return on investment is just so low.
Speed dating for the first time, and I will not be going again. Do you want to know why? Here's why. Number one, the quality of women just overshone the quality of men. That's the only way I can explain it.
Because every woman thinks she's better than men. This is why men don't go. This is why it doesn't. You just heard the previous guy that was before her. Men don't want to go to these events because these women, there's no good ROI on these events. Women already come up there uppity, thinking they better than you. Go ahead, sign. Guys, I listen. I urge you to sign up for a singles event. They be having them everywhere in your city.
I just don't want to pay the $50, Darius. It's the $50 that's preventing me from doing it. Well, and like my whole evening, that too.
They be having them during the week. Sign up and see how women act. They're not really welcoming. They just think that, okay, come up to me and talk to me. And they're like, give me your resume. So like what? And then after that, they just, I'm gonna want you. Like they just think that they're so high and mighty. They treat you like a second-class citizen at these singles events.
There were so many attractive women with personalities. The men, they were like, not very confident, didn't really talk a lot. The women were...
I mean, those would be most likely the most type of men that would be showing up at singles events.
Seen in the show. When I actually first turned up, I thought it was like a lesbian dating event because it was just so many women. So it just proves that there is a lot of women trying to date. And trust me, being in your 30s, my age, and trying to date, it's just like...
You hit the wall.
Yeah, feel sorry for me, basically. Feel very sorry for me. It was
we don't.
Absolute. Oh, I just think, what am I doing? Wasting my time trying these things. But I thought if you don't try, you never know. You never know, do you? So yeah, speed dating is not for me. What are you gonna send me to next?
Instagram?
Nah.
Are you lying?
I don't really show people on social media. I kind of want you to know me for me first.
So you got a girl on your social media?
Nah.
If I find that social media and I find a girl, I'm gonna find where you live next and I'm gonna blow up your house.
You might find a lot of...
I don't even know you, girl. You don't even know me. But you're ready to stalk the crap out of me already? Like, come on. Like, if men came up to women like this, they'd be going to jail.
A lot of girls, it's the wrong thing to say to a Latina.
I know, but I'm honest.
You're honest?
I'll be lying to you if I told you you were the only girl. Right? I'll be lying to you.
Single by chance?
No.
And you?
Married.
No? Single by chance?
No, I'm not, sorry.
No? Are you single by chance?
I'm not.
No? Do you have single friends by chance?
No. Sure I do.
Yes.
Not very many.
Single?
No, I'm married.
Ah, okay. Excuse me, are you single by chance?
No.
No? Single by chance? No?
Yeah, there's a lot of men that are in relationships nowadays. My men.
Are you single by chance? No? Do you have single friends? No? Are you single by chance?
I'm not, I'm afraid.
No. Is anyone single by chance?
Nope.
No one is single. Are you single by
I'm
chance?
married, sorry.
Do you have any single?
You're gonna see a lot more of this. These women are, because they're like, listen, either I stay single and be miserable, or I get out there and about and I start talking to men, approaching men. Like it's just, these women are gonna get very desperate. I'm telling you, they're already doing this. Some of you,
dude, Darius, I think sooner or later they're gonna start like kidnapping us and forcing us on dates.
You know what I'm talking about?
like drugging us and taking our wallets out and pretending like, we're paying for the date while we're all passed out and stuff.
They're shooting their shot. They're saying hello. They're gonna start talking to you in public. Women are social creatures. They can't
really
go
are.
without male companionship. They can't go without male energy, male validation. They can't. So they're gonna say, enough is enough, and get out there and start talking to you guys.
Single friends?
I probably do have single friends, yeah.
Can you give them invitation for the singles party this Friday? Are you single by chance?
No, unfortunately not.
No.
Sorry.
Do you have any single friends?
Yeah, they're actually just up here.
Can you invite them for singles party this Friday?
Can somebody explain to me why?
It's that bad to where they're having to go on the streets and literally ask every single man and give them flyers. That's pretty bad.
I don't get approached in public.
Again, just a little bit.
I mean, look at your tattoos on your neck. Then you got some chains around. That's masculine energy.
Like, do I look mean or something? I don't know. I feel like guys will stare a hole into my from another side of the but they will not approach me. Like, men will be in my DMs and all my social medias and then even in public, they will still
oh, these kitchen curtains
still not approach me. And it's not because I'm ugly. Even if you don't feel like I'm pretty, you could say that, but I ain't ugly. I just don't understand why when I go out, I don't get approached by men.
Okay, so we just left the event, right? So bad. I think we were just saying that we think that we've actually hit rock bottom.
Now these chicks are laughing. They just left a singles event, and you see Big Shirley to the right of her, and the chick right here to the left ain't even attractive either. And they laugh like, I think we hit rock bottom. These chicks, they overestimate their sexual market value, their looks. They throw on makeup and they throw on a wig and some weed. They think they're tans. I guarantee you, if you ask these two chicks, they think they're tans. Clearly, you see right there on the chick on the right, she got a little double chin. You see the, come on, man. Below average in looks. Next, you hit rock bottom. And these women, they all think they deserve tall, attractive men who are in shape, who make money. It's crazy.
Yeah, if you have a vagina, you qualify for those things.
The entitlement.
So bad. I think we were just saying that we think that we've actually hit rock bottom.
Laughing at Catfish.
No, it was actually. We think we've actually hit rock bottom, and I think we were either punked, catfished,
like
or...
it felt like a sick joke.
Or it's the sick reality that you actually live in.
I was like literally thinking to myself, like, why am I like, how did I get here?
How did I get here? Always assume this, and I, for the life of me, do not understand. Anytime my friend and I invite guys to come to our singles events, they always assume that it's going to be 80% majority men. Like, they'll be like, oh, like, I think it's gonna be a sausage fest. Like, I think I speak for most guys when I say, like, we're not gonna come because it's all gonna be other guys. That's not the case, ever. Like, gone to multiple singles events. I'm hosting singles events now myself. In every situation, it's majority women.
Like, how lonely are you? Like, you go to so many singles events and then you are still single enough to actually curate your own singles events and host your own singles events? It doesn't seem like these events are working for you.
And they're all really cool, fun, attractive women. In New York, women here, in my personal experience, they are very willing to sign up for events. They're willing to put in effort to make connections with people, both platonic and romantic. And I have found it not to be the case for men. So I don't know where that perception's coming from. If anyone has any idea, what is that barrier? The reason that we're reaching out to these men is because it's harder to get men to sign up for these events. And yet when we ask them to sign up, they say they don't want to sign up because they think it will all be men. And it's like, no, the reason I'm reaching out to you is because there is no men. Like, what is it?
And we don't care.
Looked at where all the men have gone, right? And this was in response to a question that I saw really on TikTok, where I came across this whole side of TikTok where women were basically complaining about the fact that they had a very hard time finding men to connect with.
I'm sure that's probably like 20% of TikTok.
Men that might actually be, you know, potential boyfriends and then eventual husbands, whatever. Like, they're just not connecting with real men. And so, you know, after having conversations and really having had the opportunity to talk with countless men, some who are married, some who are single by choice, I have to say there are a few things that I have noticed, especially now with today's dating market. One, there are men who are just checked out, completely checked out of the dating market. Different reasons for this. Some believe that they're just not really going to be getting a good deal. It's a very confusing dating dynamic, and there are men out there who are just like, I want nothing to do with it. And so there's that. You have other men who are just grabbing their passports. They're just like, they want a woman who's more traditional. They want a woman who is maybe coming from a culture.
You know, someone messaged me about the whole passport and being traditional. You're just more likely to find more traditional women in other countries. Feminism is everywhere. Feminism has touched every single country, at least somewhat, right? So there's still going to be modern women in almost every single country, unless it's a very Muslim country or something. And even then, there's some modernism in there, right? You still have to do your due diligence as a man to vet women and get the best outcome you can. Just because you're going to another country doesn't mean all these women are just groveling at your feet waiting for you to take care of them.
From very early on, they are taught to be wives, or taught to value
That's
being a wife,
where you
they're
go
taught to
then.
value family, and
That's why you go to those countries, because they were taught these things, they value these things, unlike most Western countries, and you know, the feminism that creeped in.
it's just harder to come across that, you know, in America. And then you have, like I said, other guys also who feel like just engaging in a relationship with a woman today, or with a modern woman, is akin to chaos.
Correct.
And that they would prefer to go to the gym. They prefer to go to the gym. Maybe
Hey, the gym is controlled chaos.
You play video games, work out.
Ah, the holidays. That means hit the gyms, fatties. You know, I'm sure we all gained some weight eating turkey or whatever the hell everybody eats, because I don't eat turkey. We eat chicken and other stuff for Thanksgiving. And then for Christmas, we also do mostly Asian type food. But enjoy the holidays, guys. But remember, lose that gut. Please like, subscribe, comment down below. I really appreciate it. And I'll catch you guys next time. Ciao.